Alright guys, let me just back up here. Hey, we're gonna have some fun in this video. I got all kinds of shit going on. All kinds of stuff. I had to write down all the shit so I wouldn't forget. Okay, first thing, what are we dipping on today? For all you dippers out there, we're dipping on a little grizzly fucking wintergreen. Greatest stuff ever. It's the best dip in the world. I was always a Copenhagen man. I always did Copenhagen long cut. Now like $6 a can. And I switched over to grizzly wintergreen. Get that shit for like $2 or $3 a can. Once you get away from Copenhagen, you want and your dipper, you'll save so much money. Hey, a couple things that have been bugging me, real quick before I make fun of Eva Marie. One, yeah, I wore my shirt inside out in the last fucking video. That's how dumb I am sometimes. That's why you probably should record my videos in the afternoon and not do it in the morning. But you know what? It's all right. I'm not worried about it. Another thing too. Check this out. I had a season going on. This really pissed me off. I had a season going on Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball, right? I was playing the Expos because Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball on Super Nintendo is 1994, and that's the year the Expos were really good. So I had a season going with the Expos, right? And I was 38-8, and I have no idea why the fuck this happened, but my season reset itself after 38-8. It's like 46 games. The season automatically reset itself, so I have to start a whole new fucking season over again. I was pissed, dude. I had 46 games down of 162 games, and I was 38-8, first place by 12 games. I mean, all my guys on the team were just tearing it up, and now I got to restart the whole fucking thing after playing like 46 games for like 2-3 weeks. I was pissed. So now I got to start a new season over. Oh yeah. And birthday shout out from my buddy John the Jobber up in Seattle. I'll be seeing him at the end of October, and I'll be whooping his ass again. So John, happy birthday to you. 107 years old today. Hope you watch this video up in Seattle. Love you, brother. And thank you for being here for me during this trying time. Okay, let's get to it. Eva Marie, you guys apparently liked my last Eva Marie video, so why the fuck not make another one? Got nothing to lose. And even Marie, if you're watching this, it's nothing personal, but you gotta call a spade, and you're kind of a dumb person. You're kind of a dummy, and I got 10 reasons why you're a dummy. One, you forgot to turn in your paperwork to the WWE about your Adderall, so that's your fault why you failed the wellness policy, you dumbass. You forgot to turn in the paperwork. Two, you seriously seem like a mega airhead. You seem like a person that would hear your voice and not hear a fucking word you said because they don't have the comprehension upstairs to understand what you're saying. She just seems like a bubblehead. Hot as she is. Fucking tall, long legs, huge boobs. I mean, I would just fuck the motherfuck out of her come like 18, 19 times. I'd come so much I'd have scabs all over my dick. I mean, she's that hot. But point being, you know, she's still a bubblehead. Okay. Another thing, too, that kind of makes her a dummy. She can't get off that goddamn cell phone. Period. If you follow her on Snapchat, fuck, dude, she's relentless. She posts about every fucking dumb thing you can think of. Another thing that kind of makes her a dummy is her red hair. WWE, if you watch Total Divas, said don't do it, and she went ahead and dyed her hair red anyways, even though they said don't do it. If your employer says don't do something, do you go ahead and do it and jeopardize your job? No, you do what the fuck the boss says. That's real life. Another thing kind of makes her a dummy is if you watch Total Divas, she faked being a professional dancer so she can dance with Fandango. She got caught by Stephanie McMahon. Another thing that kind of makes her a dummy is the way she fights with her husband. It looks like her husband is just laying into her ass, just owning the fuck out of her, and she's just kind of sitting there like not really understand what she's saying. Another thing kind of makes her a dummy. She gets booed out the building and enjoys it. I'm like, man, most people that would bother if they got booed out the building. She messes up in the ring all the time. She doesn't look like she's like very smart in the ring. Like some wrestlers are just good at knowing what the next move is going to be. In her case, she just doesn't look like she's very smart in the ring. Looks like a deer in the headlights. Let's see. Can't read my fucking sloppy writing. Oh, when I was in San Jose last year at the Hall of Fame ceremony, someone would take this kind of disrespectful, but actually during some of the speeches, Eva Marie was texting, and I was like, because you could see her. You could see her from where I was sitting at the SAP Center in San Jose. You could see her. I was like way up, but still, you could see Eva Marie looking down, thumbing. You know her ass was texting. And I was like, dude, you're one of the employees here. You shouldn't be texting during the legend speeches. And then another thing kind of makes her dummy. She has zero knowledge on the history of professional wrestling. I would, even though she works for WWE, I would take that woman to school on past, present, anything in pro wrestling. She wouldn't have a clue what I was talking about. I would sit there and drop some names like Rugged Ronnie Garvin, and she'd be like, huh? You know, she wouldn't have a clue who Rugged Ronnie Garvin was. I'd be surprised if she knew who half the wrestlers I know who are. You know, I'm not saying, you know, I'm like the smartest guy, but when it comes to pro wrestling, I know my shit. And she doesn't seem like she knows jack shit about pro wrestling or appreciates the history, legacy, or respects the industry at all. But she's still hot, though. God damn, she is hot. Gotta admit, she's one hot woman. Anyways, Gemini, thank you.